I'm keeping track, by the way, per my blood pools
Tim.
post. Please stop putting your beard on the mic, Tim. I was like, oh no, the hiss is back.
No, I was like, what's going on? No.
You can hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear it. Do it for the ASMR, Tim.
Oh, everybody okay, I hear it now.
Will you talk quietly while you're doing it?
Oh, that's beard ASMR. Has that been done? I don't want that in my search history, though.
Yes, now. I don't want that in my search history.
Listen to my beard. You hear my beard.
All right, Jim, do your beard. All right, now I'm going to do my beard.
I don't know if that counts as a beard, Jim. I think it's Jim's stubble.
5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
2 days.
Do your baby
2 days
face,
shadow.
John. See, this is the problem with getting new audio gear.
We're amazed at everything that comes through it. Like we
That should
love
be
every noise.
That should be the true intro to the episode. It's the beard
Beard
ASMR.
ASMR. No, seriously, that should be cut in like before the intro music.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll make a break here so I'll remember to do that.
Okay.
It's Gigi Nori. We are going to play a game. That game is D&D, but the setting in which this game takes place is called Dungeon Academy. It's D&D school. I am Daniel, going to be your chancellor, going to be your dungeon master. Who are the rest of you people?
This is Tim playing Sagittarius.
That's too high energy, Tim. I need you to back off right now.
I'm sorry.
Too much
you.
fun.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Bring the fun to 0.
Jim,
Hey, this is Jim. I'm playing Luna tonight.
roll tide. John.
This is John. I'm playing either Pluto or Nike.
Okay. And I think you will be playing Nike still because Pluto's still laid up.
Cool.
But next week you'll get.
Next week I'll get a
playing
choice.
Pluto. That's right.
Next week.
I might just decide to stick with Nike. We'll see.
And that's it because we're down. It's going to be an intimate session. Just 3 players, 1 GM. Don't Google that video. It'll scar you for life. I still have flashbacks. Let's start with the session recap. What happened last time? We had Warden Anastasia, who is the person in charge of the College of Saints, the Clerics College. She was delivering the homily at church and seems to direct her homily at Lucilla, who is the teacher of the first year of our rogues. So she's the teacher of Nike, I believe.
See.
That's right. Then Luna, who is Jim's character, say hello, Jim,
Hey, guys.
went to see her crush Jovianis, and they made out in the hayloft of the stables. And the next day, Luna and Tacitus is played by Asa, but he's not here today because he's a scrub. They saw that the lesson this week was on wand creation. Luna created hers of oak and ox hair and performed 7th from the bottom, so not that great. There are 27 people in the class. Wrecked. Then Nike found that he could unlock the mysterious grate that they found in the inner courtyard of their residence hall. He had heard, or actually Pluto, his other character, had heard moaning from it, and they figured out that they could unlock it with Nike's lockpicking skills. But they didn't go in. They went in the next day, but that night, Luna met with Jovianis again, but turned down his advances. He was upset, so she just went along with it and went back to her dorm ashamed. That night, the gang went into the grate, and they found a locked door with some sort of beast behind it, growling. As they were leaving, they saw a teacher coming toward them who had also entered the sewers. Antonius, and I'll show you guys a picture in a second so you can remember who it is. He's not one of y'all's teachers, though. He doesn't teach one of your classes. He came and found them, and they guided Tacitus back while the rest of you guys hid. So Antonius didn't know that anybody except Tacitus had been down here. And Antonius was simply saying that he saw the kids go in, and this was off limits, and wanted to make sure they didn't get hurt or lost or whatever. So Tacitus said that he was looking for Phoebe's lost dog, who's a person in your class, I think, Jim? Or
No, that was Nike looking for the dog.
no, Phoebe, it was her dog.
But you said Tacitus was looking for the dog.
Okay,
you told
that's what he
Tacitus told
said. Yes.
the other guy. Sorry.
Yeah. And then Tacitus went and found Domitius, who is a really good rogue in your class. And Domitius opened the grate.
Almost as good as Nike.
I think he's ahead of you in the class. He opened the grate. Y'all told the whole thing to him, but he swore secrecy and was totally cool with it. And that's where we left off. So it's the next day. Before you would normally go to the dungeon, your principal, who is the person in charge of your residence hall, so everybody in Dracophon, he gets everybody in the courtyard and tells all of you to go to the Grand Cathedral. So when you pack into the Grand Cathedral, which again is this place with it's made out of the thorax of this gigantic dragon that's above ground, and in here you all have armbands that you wear on your left arm, on your left bicep. They're all, for Dracophon, they're all red. The other houses, or halls rather, have their own colors. But yours are red, and then in white is the symbol of your college. So that should be on your character sheet anyway. But this is a yearly ceremony that happens where they have all the masters from the College of Stars come by and cast a spell on your armbands. And this armband now lets you display for people who are looking for it through the armband as well the gear that you currently have equipped in the underworld.
Oh, that's
And you
handy.
can see through it the gear that they have equipped.
Beep, boop, pop, boop.
So it's like you can show off your builds.
Oh.
So you guys can look around and see like some of the third year people, they have completely dope armor sets on.
Oh, dude, that guy's got like 3 greens.
Yeah. And exactly. And a lot of people are well, Pluto doesn't have his because he's laid up, but his big sword would be an enviable thing. So
What about that axe I got from the Bandit King?
it was just an axe.
Oh, dang. I just got all these grays.
Yes.
I might have like 1 blue.
It was just common trash.
Ugh.
So is it like a purple or is it gold? That sword. Is it like a purple sword or a gold sword?
It's just a big magic sword.
If we're thinking about like Destiny, like
The question is, does it have a name?
exotic.
Does it have a name?
Not that you know of.
How unique is it?
It's the only one you found.
We should name it.
Yeah, we should name it.
Absolutely.
I would say it's a purple.
I would say it's probably a purple. Or a gold. I mean, it could be gold.
Purple.
So as you guys are in there, somebody from no, wait, not that class. Forget that. Pretend I never said that.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
Somebody from, let's do this one. All right, that'll work. Octavius. That's Stacy's character. This boy.
All
He
right.
says, what is Stacy's character like? Do we know?
No.
No.
Okay.
I mean, nobody probably knows what my character's like either. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, okay.
Your guy is like a pompous butthole.
Oh, really?
That's what I've.
What's
I mean,
man,
what's
what
my
do you
character
know?
like, John?
she's sweet.
Maybe
and
it's
nice
all a
and
mask.
A little bit reclusive, but
Uh-huh.
kind of genuine.
You never even bothered to get to know me.
Yeah.
It's just the facade I put on.
Well, just tell him what the way it
Sure.
is on the outside.
Jerk.
I think Pluto's gotten to know you a little bit. Nike hasn't.
So anyway, this guy
I
Balbus.
can't keep control. You people have multiple characters.
Only
Just me.
Yeah, only John does.
Yeah, that's what I meant by you people.
Yeah, okay. You
What do you mean
John
by you people?
So Balbus, who
No.
really had interaction with Mason before.
Can we call him Bulbous instead?
Nope,
Oh,
can't.
shirt.
We can call him that behind his back.
He's a guy with a long bowl cut, looking kind of emo, I suppose. And he is envious of Luciana, Rip, who's not here today. Mason's not here. But he comes up to you guys and he says, hey fellas, and Luna, I was thinking my party's not really working out for me. So I think I could be a valuable asset to your party, because I know you guys tend to go together a lot to the dungeon. So do you think we could go together today?
What do you have to offer us?
Let me see that armband, bro.
Okay. Okay, just a second. Let me activate it. I think you do this and that, and he touches it, and it displays, and he's just got like trash. Like he's just in his standard default black robes with nothing. And
That's
but
fine.
listen, the reason it's like that is because like I don't need.
Oh, hey, I forgot something in my room. I'll be right back.
All right, Nike's gone.
Oh,
Finally.
okay, I get it. All right, guys.
So like Meta, what
He
rank
left.
is he?
We're still here.
Oh, it's not meta
It's
actually.
in the John show.
it isn't Meta.
No, the rank is like how hot
Tim,
you
like,
are.
it is
You
Like
can
on
see
his
it.
head.
It is the John Show.
No, you can evaluate it with your eyeballs.
There's not actual numbers that they. give.
No, but if you were to rank them like people do in real life,
they?
he would be a B.
Oh.
Don't be so quick to judge, Mr. F.
Mr. F. I can't.
Okay, so he leaves.
F for
He's
ugly.
given up being rejected, but that allows me to introduce an idea,
Rejected by
which
an
is
F-boy, and I'm another B-boy on his understanding, and he's just going to walk away. Everything John does, why is it determined what happens?
I mean, but historically, like,
I didn't get a say in this.
but historically,
salty right now.
we have been like.
I got to
the-
make up for not saying anything. Going better.
Get him, Tim. So we have been like the top performing team in
That's
in
true.
our class consistently. So I understand wanting to join us. I
and
totally
in
get
the
it.
and in the school.
Yeah, number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
That's why we should see if Domitius will help us out.
Domitius ain't gonna do that. You kidding me?
We're
I
the
mean,
number
but-
one performing team, man. I mean, come on. We
Yeah,
have
but
a
he's
good
like
argument,
year
right?
3, isn't he?
No, he's year one.
Oh. He's
I'm just saying
on awesome
we
year
could use his skills here maybe.
Okay, do you want to go? That's the reason I brought you this encounter, was to introduce the idea that if you wish, you may go try to find other people to join your party. The parties are not set.
Oh.
Your individual. Oh yeah, and when you turn on your armband display, that also shows how many gold pieces you've gotten from the dungeon this year, so far this year.
A lot.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think we should ask Domitius. We need to fill our gaps. We've got Cleric Boy, right? Or Paladin Boy.
Cleric.
Yeah, so
Cleric.
he can be a fighter kind of thing.
Magic.
Oh, so your guy's a
Rogue.
fighter. The what's his name again? Domitius? No.
That's the rogue,
What is your guy's name? That was just here.
Balbus.
Balbus. Oh, that's it. Bulbous.
We need to find somebody.
That's his love handles.
We need
That's why he's on
another
an A.
another sorty boy.
His love handles keeping off the A game.
Yeah,
But
we
remember,
I'm barely a swordy boy, honestly. So
We really need a sorty boy.
every NPC you take along subtracts from that XP you get.
Oh darn! Because
Yeah.
XP has counted for anything. So
Well, I
far.
mean, he can stand in front and
Yeah, but as based on our one encounter, we probably should have a sorty boy.
what encounter?
Yeah.
great, Tim.
The one-
Thank you.
Wait, the one with the bandits?
The one that where
Yeah.
Jim was like, "Let's jump over the log real quick. That's laying in the middle of the road. This isn't suspicious at all."
Guys,
Yeah,
listen,
the one where everybody
uh,
but you was fine.
if
And
you will recall, we were number one again. So
I got an axe.
Saying
that's
that-
not great.
Do you want to try to find a fighter?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's fighter fighter. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it'd be too hard for us to find a decent guy to go with us. I mean, we got a good rap.
and like I don't want the biggest one. I want someone who's like easy to get along with.
Yeah, we don't want
who's, like,
someone
a team
that's gonna
player.
try to- yeah.
Hey,
you're
what's
right.
what's the sport that's played again?
Well, there's
Joust.
a couple, but so
Yeah.
there's jousting, and then there's Kila, which is kind of like soccer, and then there's phalanx.
Okay, phalanx. That's what I was thinking of because I'm kind of the quote unquote jockey type.
Yep.
I was like, I'm wondering if I had any connections of other people in the phalanx.
Yeah,
I
the
would
the
try
guy
to
who
get in.
beat you the first time,
Yeah.
you can go talk to him if you want.
Or we could see if
Wait, that was joust.
I think you also got beat, and
Pluto could
Phalanx.
could ask the guy that
Okay, whatever.
Pluto's not here.
what he's in the we could you ask him to help out. He's in the hospital.
No,
it's not like
he's basically in a coma. Nope, not here.
he's not in a coma.
Sure he is.
He's not in a coma, but he's not here.
Yeah. Well.
So, yes or no? Do you guys want to try to find a fighter?
Yes.
That's all
Fighter-
I need to know.
yes.
Yes.
Fighter boy.
We need a fighter boy.
So yeah, and I think if Bulbous is a fighter, he's kind of cute.
He's a magic user.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
No.
Rip.
no.
Mm-mm. I don't need that kind of competition.
No.
All right, somebody lead this effort and make me a charisma check.
I got it.
Competition.
What is Phoebe? Is she a fighter?
Oh, magic.
Nope, magic user.
Okay.
It's a critical.
Oh,
For real?
20.
So you guys go talk, and you find this guy, Patroclus.
Can't see anything.
Like he doesn't have a Patrick.
Picture went
Dude.
away.
Oh, you can't see. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, famous from the Iliad.
Yeah. Baller.
Goodness sake,
He's got no Patrick.
these barbarians. So Patroclus says, "I was planning on going alone." But I know you guys are the best. and I want to be part of that.
Well, yeah, we try.
I'll stand in front of you.
I think you belong
Alright.
here.
Okay.
You look like a winner.
Cool, bro.
Come join the winners.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody just take an index card and keep track of Patroclus's stuff. You have to roll HP for him and stuff.
We're all looking at each other.
He's got 18 strength, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds like it's right up John's alley.
Give me this character sheet. That's what I'm gonna do.
Are you gonna make up a character sheet
Hand me
for
that
him?
one right there.
No, wait. Do you want? How about you just want an index card? You just need to know stats. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but
No, he's gonna make like
for me.
a-
It's easier to just do this because I already know how to use this for the other characters. It's just easier for me.
And maybe we'll play him later.
All right, just give me his stats real quick.
When Nike
I don't
dies.
have all the stats. 18 is the strength.
18 is the important one.
Strength and HP.
If you care
that's
about
all
the
Do you
rest
want me
of them,
just
you
to
can roll them.
roll them? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want
10,
you to tell
10,
me
10,
about
10,
them.
10.
I won't tell you about them.
What's his HP?
You roll it
Yeah.
when you get there.
Okay.
I need another D6.
All right, so let's not do that on air. Nobody cares about that. Let's carry on to the next thing. You guys ready? Okay, so we've got that done. You've got a fighter to go with you. Now, his gear also is pretty lame. He's got a shield and a hammer, like a war hammer.
D10.
Do what? That's
D-
a D8, sir.
Oh.
But remember, nobody has proficiency bonuses yet, except for Jim, I think, because he got number. No, he performed terribly. What am I talking about? His test, he failed bad. Never mind. Forget about that.
Suck.
Indeed. All right.
Do I get anything for my relationship with Jovianis, even though I compromised my values?
Self-confidence.
Everything in its own time.
Oh, okay.
Just let Daddy work. Daddy needs to work. Okay, so now it's second period. The bell rings again, and all of you proceed, along with the entire campus, to the Hex, which is in the center of the campus, and a giant statue of an six-armed lady spearing a dragon through its head, under which you go into the underground dungeon area where the teleporter is to take you into the dungeon. Field of green, 6 sides about, enclosed within the lady looms. Her spear has pierced the serpent's head. Her foot has crushed its scaly neck. The wind is blowing over the hex, and all the blades of grass bend like arrows in flight. This leads you down to the womb. This is the place that leads to the dungeon. Beneath the statue of our queen, a staircase, darkness, cinnamon. Within a pregnant belly carved from living rock, an inky pool. An otherworldly rite awaits. Immerse yourself and be transformed. As they are about to baptize you, something special happens. Domitius actually says, I'm going in alone.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Domitius gets baptized by himself. You see that happen as your party is getting baptized all simultaneously. So you guys wake up on the other side. You're in the dungeon world now, but not dungeon world.
Nope. Not that Dungeon
This
World.
is still D&D 5e. But you're in the world of dungeons, but not that, because that's another game.
Oop.
You are in the dungeon.
Okay.
You are in an inky pool similar to the one from which you left. However, there's something new here that you haven't noticed before. Thank you. Thank you for yawning out of the mic. There we go. We're learning. Look at us. We're learning. Around the pool arise now statues figured after persons known without a moment's thought, your own and those who stand about you. Look. Your gear adorns their forms. Beneath their feet are chests secured with locks.
I want to go to the one that looks like me.
Okay. He is wearing the statue. So there are...
Wait. Is he good looking?
He doesn't have a face.
I mean, that could be a good thing. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Anyway. Actually, no. What am I talking about? Of course he has a face. He looks like you.
Of course he does.
What am I,
That's what
dummy?
I'm saying.
I mean, he's as good looking as you are.
Tell me he's good looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not Ashen, the video game that just came out,
Yeah.
where nobody has faces.
Yeah.
There you go, John.
You
Patroclus.
need a scar on his right cheek, which would be on your left side.
Thank you. Oh, look at Tim paying attention there.
What?
It's a line that
Extracurricular
goes down.
credit.
No, it's angled.
It needs to just go down straight from his eye.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, kind of follows his chin.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, how did you know that?
He looked at the picture.
Saw the picture he held up.
Oh.
He remembered it.
I'm at the
Perfect.
front of the class.
There
I sit
we go.
Close to the DM.
There you go.
You like
Thank
how I
you.
made his neck thick?
Yeah.
Thick.
Thick. All right. So there are plinths that are empty all around the edge of the pool, but there are 4 that are not, and those correspond to you 3 guys and Patroclus. So you're all looking around. You haven't seen this before, but again, eventually you guys figure it out and go up, and there's your gear. Anything you had equipped is on the statue. You can just take it off and put it on, and then there's a handprint on top of the chest.
I'll put my hand on it.
It opens.
Yeah.
And that's all your other stuff, like your backpack and anything else you had equipped, any coins and stuff
Oh, okay.
that you had. So that's how your inventory is stored and processed every time, whether you come back here or just get evaporated back to the world.
Yep, it's hand printed to me.
Nice.
There you go.
So Pluto did not lose his sword.
Correct. It's presumably on his statue somewhere.
Arguably, this sort of security is not as secure as a password. 'Cause someone could just knock me out and then put my hand on the chest.
Yeah, they're not worried about that.
Okay, just saying, it's not the most secure.
You gonna cause some shenanigans like that?
I might. I want to have a full 15 character passphrase.
Okay, so you guys emerge up to the area that you had been in before with the Spider-Man.
Spider Boy.
Yes. So this area emerges. You have a long staircase that goes up into a dimly lit.
Wait, it was Stan Lee, right?
Yes.
Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley the Spider Boy.
Yes.
Remembering.
Into the ruins of an old estate. There's a forge, a garden, a tower.
Well, what was Skellington's Forge Boy's name?
Hava.
Hava. Okay.
That's right.
He was cool.
So things look a little different than the last time. The hedge maze that had been completely withered now has some shoots growing out of it.
All right.
And some of the broken down pieces and rubble around the forge have been cleared away. And you can hear Hava sharpening some tools and hammering on the anvil.
So he's banging.
That's right. What do? There's also the gate. If you just want to leave immediately, you can.
Go see what Hava's making.
He's just banging the naked anvil with his
Oh.
hammer.
He's just anticipating actually making something.
He's
says-
practicing.
He says,
He's waiting for
Yeah.
us to bring him those special materials.
getting all the bumps out. It's been a while since I used this thing. Bring me something,
Yeah.
and I'll make something for you.
Okay.
I think the gardener wants to see you.
Governor.
Gardener.
Oh, Gardner.
There's not a governor here.
Sorry. Yeah. Obviously. That's why I was surprised. So Stanley wants to see us. Let's go see Stanley.
Stanley. And he looks off into space. Now, when you see Stanley, that Spider-Man says,
Yeah.
"Oh, here, I've cleared everything away. It's all ready to go now." And he's got the beds in which he intends to grow things all cleared away and ready to go. They're raised beds in the form of a wheel.
All right.
You've seen this symbol before. It's associated with your religion, so you're in the College of Saints, so you would know about it.
Okay.
So, 8 spokes, circular hub, and there's dirt in it now, and
Fresh
it's
tilled
clean,
earth.
but there's nothing in it. He says, "Now I can't grow everything you'd want. I can't grow sweet potatoes and armor and bombs and rice and all that. I've only got
can't-
9
wait.
plots here.
You said you can't grow armor?
No, not yet.
What? Yet?
You also said you couldn't grow bombs?
That's right, not yet. No
Balms.
bombs.
Wait, bomb
Wait.
buzzers?
BOMBS.
That is what they're called.
just-
The things that explode.
I just assumed it was bombs.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
But you could grow balms if you wanted, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I was thinking like
I think I
essential
get the
oils,
gist
like-
of this place now.
The problem is, I don't remember how to do anything. It's been so long since I've been woken up, so to speak, that it's all just run straight out of my head. But I tell you what, bring me some things. I know I need blood. I know I need flesh. And I know I need some sort of seed. But don't take that too literally. Any kind of seed will do. And we'll see what comes up of it. Now, you won't know. It'll take a while. I'm sure the next time you guys come back, you'll see what's happened. And we'll all experience it together. But think about it. 9 things. You'll make your decision. But go, get some stuff and come back, and we'll see.
Blood, flesh, and seed. I mean, we could have all that right now.
All right. Anything you guys want to do before we leave? There is an alchemy table and in the salon, or in the wizard's tower, rather. But I don't know if you guys have any ingredients for alchemy or not.
Like, can we get to work?
I don't know what kind of ingredients would be used in alchemy?
That's for wizard boys to decide. But if you want to just go to the dungeon, just head out them gates.
By dungeon, you mean this forest path?
Correct?
Well, ain't got nowhere else to be.
All right. So, beyond the moss and tumbled walls, the air convolves with inky swirls. Beneath the moon's dance shimmering wisps. But on the road, beneath the looming trees, the night is dark and clear. The road proceeds out straight ahead of you into the deep, dark forest. There is a road that goes to the right immediately as you leave. However, it is completely full of those inky swirls, whereas the road beneath the forest is clear. Do you proceed down the main path or the other path?
Last time we went the main path.
The main path.
Continue down main path.
Excellent. Okay. So you guys proceed for the first turn. Do. At the end of the second turn, you see a path off to your right. Do you take it or not?
What does it look like?
This goes into a forest that actually, let me pull up the reference pictures here. I'll have my phone so I can show you easily. That will make everything easy for everyone, and you'll all love me for it. And I know you will. Here we go. The trees over on the right all look like that.
Let me see. The angle's bad. Huh. Interesting.
What is that?
Don't want to tell you. I mean,
Funny trees.
is there a reason for me not to tell you? No.
Not really.
Cedar.
Cedar trees.
Cedar on the right, pine on the left.
Oh, wait, like, so the path continues straight, and on our right-hand side, we see this path.
Yeah, so it's weird.
And on this path, there's cedar on the right, pine on the left.
No, baby. Along the main path,
Okay, everything on the left is
the
pine.
entire thing on the right is cedar. The entire
Okay.
thing on the left is pine. It's very strange. And it's uniformly so.
Okay.
And of course, you can just wander in there if you wish. Or you can take the right-hand path or continue. The right-hand path will go into the cedar forest. Or you can go straight ahead.
I'm feeling adventurous. I feel like I want to check out this cedar forest path.
What do the rest of you say?
We'll go along.
As you wish. Let's find out. What?
Yeah, I feel really uncertain, but I want Tim to play, so I'm supporting him.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It doesn't mean anything.
We support you, Tim.
All right. The path continues. And you have no encounters. Do you wish to proceed? It's just winding around.
Yes. Windy path on my map.
You reach a dead end.
Oh, dead end.
Do you wish to continue?
Well, how do I continue if it's a dead end?
You just walk into the forest.
Well, that seems bad.
It's probably fine. Don't worry about it.
I do not wish to continue.
All right.
It's
So-
good. I'm fleshing out my map.
You've hit a dead end. And you're going to go back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You hit back. The path goes left on your left hand and right on your right hand. You can see forest of pines across the way.
Yep. Turn right.
All right.
Back on the main path.
You continue for about 10 minutes. It's mostly straight. And then there is a path to your left hand going into the pines.
Okay. No spooky inky swirls.
Nope.
Okay. Let's go down that path.
Everything's A-okay. As you wish. And on this path, it will continue. You go another 10 minutes without incidents. Do you want to keep going?
Yep.
And at this point, it dead ends.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's turn around.
Okay, you make it back without incident.
Yep. Okay.
Do you wish to proceed forward?
I wish to proceed forward.
Okay. At this point,
Welcome to the Tim Show.
yes. At this point, you see a familiar sight. A hill rises up on the right-hand side. There is a log fallen across the middle of the road.
That dang log.
And you do notice a small, because you're looking around more carefully than usual because of your previous experience here. By the way, if you guys haven't listened before, this is where they were assaulted previously and ambushed by bandits.
Banditos.
There is a path off to the right that goes around the back of the hill. You have not been down that way.
This path continues straight as well past the hill.
Correct.
Okay. But on top of that hill, that's where the bandits' camp was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Top of this hill. But there's a path that leads past that.
You can just keep on walking past the hill. The hill is off to the right of the path
Yep.
immediately. So you could, or right of the path, you could just keep on going past it on your right. Or there's another path that goes right behind the hill that you have not taken yet.
Let's take that path that goes behind the hill, which is off the main path.
Okay. So as you go down that path, it hugs very closely. You're in the cedar forest now.
Yep.
It hugs very closely to the back of the hill. However, in a bit, you notice that there's a path that cuts up to the hill. It goes up and around. And you realize that you went around and came on this path before when you went up to the hill at the top. But you do notice something different that you hadn't seen before. There is a crevice in the ground.
A crevasse.
Sure. And it's like set. So imagine the hill meets the ground here, right? And the path goes up here, up the mountain. The crevasse goes like right through here, like under the hill. You'd have to slip into it.
Underhill.
That's right. So you can ignore that or keep going.
Oh, I want to check out the crevasse.
I'm very tempted to put my face in the crevasse and say, Mr. Underhill.
Well, do you do it?
No.
Okay. So
No.
if you're doing it, give me a marching order, give me torches, etc. And you can
Well,
always refresh torches.
Patrick said that he was in front, so.
Okay. So someone who's in
I'll be
charge of
behind him.
Patroclus, keep track of his torch as well.
Johnny boy.
Guess I should give him an inventory, huh?
And get a die to track his torch. Just a d6. And we will enter who knows what. Patroclus goes first. He's got a torch.
Yep.
He looks down carefully, gets on hands and knees, and he, like I said, he's got a shield and a warhammer. And he puts his torch down in the crevasse and drops it. It goes down about 8 feet and then hits the ground.
That's not bad.
And
It's
it-
average.
It looks like there's a natural cave down here.
Okay.
He listens for a while and says, I don't hear anything. I'm going down. So he turns around and grasps the ledge and just lowers himself down. Short fall, not a big deal.
yeah. I'm going with you.
Sagittarius, you getting showed up here, baby?
And Luna watches
All right. So Patroclus
and
picks
waits.
his torch back up and looks all around, and he sees that he's in a curtain cavern. This is flowstone on the walls of various colors, making...
Don't mean to interrupt your flavor text. I'm sorry. Flowstone.
making the light bounce off and look like glitter. There are a few. Let's see. What else do you see down here? Okay, that's it. When you look all around, you can see that there is a shaft actually in the ceiling. This is too bad.
You want to start over?
No, I'm not. We're doing it live. There's a shaft in the ceiling, guys. Shaft in the ceiling. Shaft in the ceiling. Shaft in the ceiling. Desensitized to it.
Like a shaft of light?
No, a shaft, a tunnel that's vertical.
He's talking about shaft.
You guys are in rare form tonight. There's a shaft in the ceiling.
Got it.
We should have had tequila. What are we doing?
Oh man.
Okay, good. So shaft.
It is about 8 feet off the ground, and it goes diagonally up into the ceiling, up into the hill.
Oh.
Okay. Then,
It's like a secret passageway up there.
additionally, this area is about as big as this room that we're in. Of course, the floor is all uneven, and it gets cramped down toward the edge, toward the far end, where there is another shaft that goes down. There do not seem to be any other exits.
So, are there two shafts lined up together?
No.
No. So the one coming down from above, below it, is there like a pile of anything? Like, say, people throwing trash down here, or pooping down here, or
You
throwing
mean
bodies?
right where you landed, Sagittarius and Patroclus?
Sure. What's on the ground?
If you're looking around, you can see some footsteps actually
Okay.
in the dirt. Some are human footprints, and some look like large bird feet.
I also want to check the walls, look around for any kind of,
So you're down here now.
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of did my smooth little slide down the wall.
Okay.
And going to look around for any signs of passage, any signs of dwelling, anything that might point to who might have been down here and why. Kind of in the walls, the ceiling, and floor and stuff.
You can see. Can you give me a? No, I'll just do it on this scratch sheet of paper with a pencil. I'm going to improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Making up new rules on the fly.
You just broke my brain a little bit. Been playing a lot of Magic, and adapt is a new mechanic in the game. You said adapt, and I'm like, what? How does this apply?
How does it work?
We basically, it's two of the colors have a mechanic where you can pay mana, and then it adds +1/+1 counters to that creature as long as it doesn't have any +1/+1 counters on it. So you can pay like 4 mana and put 2 +1/+1 counters on the creature if it didn't already have a +1 counter on it.
You can
Stacks on
see
stacks of mechanics.
that this is painted in the walls with blood. This geometric form.
Oh, it's like a very simple dragon. Hey, bird feet. You know what else looks like bird feet? Kobold feet. You know what kobolds worship?
Dragons.
Hey, do you want a picture of that?
Yeah.
Mom wants a picture.
Somebody else got to take the picture.
Somebody else.
Tim.
can take we can just do it later. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Save it for post.
Yep.
We'll fix it for after dark. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll get the artifacts later. All right. So that's what you see on the left-hand wall. But this is a circular
Okay.
cavern.
Get ready for Poops Mill
Relatively
Caverns,
left
boys.
hand.
So
Okay.
what is you said these shafts, what are the slope of the shafts?
The slope is very gradual. Oh, no, of the shafts.
Yep.
So the one up on the ceiling that you would have to jump to even touch, it goes up at about a shallow incline.
Okay.
So you could crawl up it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that goes down is more like the one you entered through.
It's really steep.
Yeah, really steep. You don't know how far it goes down yet because you haven't looked down there.
All right. Let's drop a torch down there and see what happens.
When you say let's, you have to be more specific.
That's me asking my teammates if they think it's a good idea.
Why don't you just do that then?
Probably not, but YOLO.
I mean, I'm a yellow personality, so
Do it. Do it. Do it. Now.
I drop a torch.
Drop it.
Actually, you're a YOLO enrollment, not a YOLO personality, although that infects your
Actually,
personality.
no, sorry. That's my other character. This one's not a YOLO. Oh, well. I drop a torch.
You did it because I
Okay.
pressured you.
This goes down, again, just about 8 feet.
Okay.
You land on, let's see what it lands on, just a second. Oh, that's interesting.
Please don't be.
By the way, as I drop the torch, bow is out and ready, and aiming down the thing just in case anything shows up.
Okay. This one lands on a very flat surface, and there's something strange about it. You notice that it's landed on mine tracks.
Just do it.
Let's go. Let's go down there.
Go.
Let's wait a minute. Let's just give it like 2 minutes and wait, and then if nothing happens, we go down.
Sure.
Okay. You're waiting.
And then.
You're waiting.
And then.
Complete silence.
Okay. Hey, yo, big boy. Patroclus. It's your time to shine, bruh.
I'll go in front.
You want a rope?
It's his motto.
Yeah, we better do that now. Do you got any iron spikes?
I don't have any iron spikes, no.
Does anyone? Amateurs. I'm glad I brought some. Please note that he has 6 iron spikes. 12 iron spikes.
Are they called pitons or pittons? Or whatever?
They're called iron spikes, since
Okay.
that's the word that I used.
Fine, Daniel, sorry.
Can Luna get down into the crevasse now? without hurting herself?
Can she?
Jumping? Lowering herself?
Well, we did it right.
Why are you asking me?
Okay. She's going to ask for help. Hey, can somebody help?
All right, what do y'all do?
All right, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
I
hope-
got this.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
No, I got it.
I'm not gonna. All right, man.
I'll do it.
You're okay.
So I'm gonna leap clumsily down into someone's arms.
What rank are you again?
I'm D,
Okay, yeah.
but I'm very talented. No, but I'm very talented.
Okay.
So he catches you. Does it spark anything or not?
How thick does he feel?
He's pretty thick.
Of course it does.
So what is Luna thinking?
Of course it does.
Inner monologue.
Wondering what it looks like under the shirt. But her face, you can't tell at all. She is all business.
But blushing a little bit.
Maybe.
She's got hash mark, or what do you call that? Hatch marks? Yeah.
But there's
Yeah,
no blood
like
coming out
on
of her
the
nose.
cheeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's no blood out of her nose.
No, it's
That's
not.
a guy thing anyway.
It's a guy thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you need to learn more about Japanese culture. Are you even an expert in hiragana? Anyway. Okay, so you put her back on her feet, and you guys proceed over to the other shaft, where Patroclus is now hammering in a python.
Oh, I thought he had iron spikes.
The iron spike
Pitten?
So now he has 11.
into the floor. Correct.
Pittance.
And he's tying a rope to it. He pulls on it. He goes, yeah, that's good. And then he lowers himself down. But as he's going down, he says, y'all might want to do that up to the top as well.
Nah.
All right. I'm going down.
I think we're good.
What means up to the top? Like you mean like from the surface?
From where you entered, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll just do it. I'll go put there and put one in.
Wait, is he the leader now?
He suggested it.
He's
so
offering a
he's-
friendly suggestion.
Are you going to let him become your leader?
Luna's
No,
Luna's
but
pretty
obviously,
unhappy with this.
I mean, I look at him and I say, "Well, of course. I mean, I was going to do that. I was just helping Luna, and now I'm going to go do that after I've helped
So,
Luna."
so I volunteered to do it, and you said you're gonna go do it. So now you're gonna push past me and go do it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, all right, bro. I hand you the spike, and I go down. I go down to where Patroclus is.
All right, Sam, make your climb check. It's athletics.
I do not help you.
That's I guess
DC
that's just
15.
strength mod.
Yep. What'd you
Got
get?
a 1.
Yeah, so you fall on your butt. Patroclus says, you just hear it
So
from down below.
So I walk over, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And I just grab this, and I climb up.
All right, that's fine.
Wait, does he get to make a? He has to make a climb check too.
He's a thief.
So
I don't care.
A thief makes the climb, man.
He's going to make it.
what? What does that mean?
He rolled a 17.
Did you really?
He rolled it.
Oh,
You-
okay. That's fine.
Since when is it you just make it?
I have the liberty to make these kinds of judgments.
But comedy could have ensued when he says, "Well, I'm gonna do it because I'm great," and then he fails.
No, I didn't say I was gonna do it. I just went, I just kind of did it.
You just kind of did.
Anyway, Patroclus says, you guys might want to come see this. So,
He's already down in the
Yeah.
second one. Okay.
so let's see. In this, there is, okay. There is, when you're looking down at him, you can see that he's standing astride a mine track that ends like right under him. And he turns around and he can see that there's a shaft that actually goes down, and there's like a natural ladder formed from the rock that goes farther down. So if you go down and then immediately turn back to face the way you came, you can go down a ladder that way. The other thing is down at the far end, which he's shining his torch down there so you can see closer. So this is not looking down toward the ladder that goes down. This is looking the opposite way. There's a well off to the side. He says there's some kind of thing floating in the well. And there's, can you guys see this? There's like a skeleton on the tracks here. Just,
Yeah.
just at the edge of the torchlight on the far end next to the well, there's a skeleton.
So that's what, like 15 feet away, or is it 30? Because the torch is a 30-foot radius or diameter.
I think they're a 20-foot diameter.
I don't remember.
I'd have to look it up in 5e. We'll just say 20 feet to split the middle.
So he says he sees there's something floating in the well. Like,
Yeah, some kind of smoky figure. that seems to be floating in the well. Not like the stuff outside. It's different. It's just like this black smoke. Looks like a human.
That's not cool. None of us have magic stuff, like
Luna
magic
does.
weapons.
Well, we have
Oh.
magic.
I got magic.
Yeah, we do have magic.
Oh, wait. I thought you had a magical sword or something.
Yeah, that's my other guy.
I got the holy magic.
That's Pluto.
Okay, so let's get busy.
Well, let's check it out.
Okay, so you're saying let's check it out, but no one's down there except Patroclus.
I
oh,
go
no,
down.
no. I think we should all go down.
I go down.
I
the
go
hole.
down- I go
We
down
can
the
see what
shaft.
he's looking at.
Okay, so yeah, again, as soon as you get down, you can turn around and look at the ladder that goes down. That's just made out of this limestone that you're in.
Yeah.
Or you can go ahead along the mine cart tracks to where they abruptly stop in the middle of like a, what do you call that when the rocks fall? Cave in.
Okay, then.
So there's a cave in that stops the track from going further, but just to the right of the tracks, so this way for you guys, there's a well.
Okay.
And that figure is hovering above the well, and actually you can see it. It looks like it's connected to the skeleton. It's hovering. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's.
Do you guys want to talk to it?
I was just going to say I talked
look,
to it.
I feel like if this is a spirit who needs to be unbound from this realm and move on to the next one, I should facilitate in that.
Is that the
as-
kind of stuff you guys learn about in your
in the College of
church,
Saints.
church school,
I mean, yeah.
choir boy school?
That sounds made up. So Luna's going to prepare acid
listen.
splash if it looks violent at all, even
Okay.
if it makes any aggressive movement.
All right, priest boy, come on, let's
How does your acid work on fog? Does that work well?
Let's see.
You want to talk to this thing, priest boy?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Or I'm just gonna walk up closer to the skeleton and try to examine it and see if it reacts at all.
The form then envelops the skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
The gaseous form envelops the skeleton.
I jump back.
It says, "No, don't leave." And it's like, so of course the skeleton's lying down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then imagine that gaseous form enveloping the skeleton, and then the form like lifts its head up as if it's trying to prop itself up, but of course the body still is lying there. Right? It says, I need help. I need help. Everyone's left me. You came back to rescue me, right? I don't want to be stuck here. And you can see that the skeleton actually has broken legs.
Yes, if we could help you, we would like to do so.
Just drag me back up.
Okay, I will grab the skeleton.
Oh,
try
and
to
then
drag it.
his lower left leg falls off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. Just okay. I'll be all right.
spirit, you are dead.
What?
You died.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
I am looking at your bones,
that was you could have.
and you seem to be trapped here.
That wasn't probably the most.
What happened?
That's hard.
What was the last thing you remember?
I just remember falling, and then a bunch of eyes.
Eyes.
Yes, and then a lot of pain, and no one came to help me.
He's taking this well.
I'm sorry. Sounds bad. Did you have any family?
Yes, but they don't care anything for me. I just need to get back to this. I just need to get back to the school. Just get me back to the claws.
Get you back to school. What was your name?
Antolius. John's writing it down.
Okay, thank heaven.
Hey, guys,
Someone's taking notes.
I'm in the middle of this, guys. You guys write your
Tim's
notes.
like, I'm trying to
Jeez.
role play. You guys take
I'm in
notes.
the moment.
I'm here right now.
Trying to distract me. Yeah. God, you ruined it, man, Jim.
I'm the worst.
From the claws, huh?
Okay.
Who's your professor?
Master Severus.
Do you have any treasure?
What are you talking about? No, they took it all.
They?
Yeah,
Guys?
the little scaly things.
Delicious.
You know what? We will report what happened to.
No, take me. I can't be down here anymore with them. They come back.
Okay. I begin to take his bones and stick them in my backpack.
Thank you.
I stick them all in my backpack.
How much does a human skeleton weigh?
Like 18 pounds, 15, 18, something like
Okay,
that.
so
it's not very much.
mark 2 encumbrance off. Just it takes up 2 slots in your inventory.
Is there a place for that? Oh, I see it. Sorry.
Yep. And Tolius, his bones. He says, "I'm just gonna go to sleep now. It's hurting really bad.
Hey, before
Fine,
you,
we'll take care
What
of
were you
you.
doing down here, Antolius?
We're going to get money from the dungeon so we can graduate.
What did you learn about this area before you got hurt?
There's a bunch of scaly-looking things and a big fall.
Okay. All right. What? Why did you come down? What led you here?
We found a crevasse, and we came down to explore it.
Is it crevice or crevasse, man? Because
It's crevasse.
Okay. I've been a little confused on that. Thanks for
what?
clearing that up for me, Antolius.
He is a student. Like
Guys, this is all
Hey, which
made
college were you in?
up. This is pretend. Stop entertaining the pretend thing.
What college were you
Can
in?
we go on and find some treasure?
Luna, shh.
Is he?
What
But
college
is
were
he?
you in, Antolius?
College of Saints.
Ooh.
Or maybe there's a deep dark secret and people can actually die.
Patroclus, can we please get to work? I drag Patroclus down the tunnel. Past the
Or does
well.
Patrick, let's drag you.
I need a rank for Patroclus.
He's C.
I grab him by the elbow and try to drag him.
Okay.
He's
So you're
coming.
trying to drag Patroclus.
It's time to get to work.
But it seems everything is caved in except for the well and then the natural ladder on the other side of the
I
area.
like this. Very limited options.
Can
Let's
I
go
look
down
at
the ladder?
what about the well? Let's look in the well.
Never
wait.
go in the water in Daniel's dungeons.
Wait.
He
No, like-
said there's water.
Don't
Be dry.
touch. Don't even. No.
I found the thing of interest in the water, and that was the spirit. I'm not.
I
going
never
in the
said
water.
anything about water.
You said a well. Yeah, I guess the assumption
Come
is
on,
that there's
guys.
water. I thought you said there was hovering over the water, but I guess you said hovering over the well.
See, that skeleton thing in your backpack is a distraction. I'm going to look in the well.
Is
see
there
if
water
there's
in the well?
treasure.
That skeleton thing is named Antonius.
You do not. If you look with your torch, you do not see any water.
But I do see the glinting of a treasure.
Nope. You can't see. The well goes down farther than you can see.
I think we should assess the depth of this well. Patroclus, what do you think?
Yeah, let's drop a torch down there. Okay, I'm doing it.
You're so good at dropping torches.
The DM NPC is very assertive.
Yeah.
It's very decisive, as if the DM himself were playing. He drops the torch down. It goes down probably about 50 or 60 feet and hits the ground. This place, you can tell, is worked stone, not a natural cave, down at the bottom there. But you can't see anything else. So he lights another torch. Or he would have lit another torch beforehand.
I think we should go down the ladder.
I vote we go down the well.
Let's go down the ladder.
Patroclus?
Let's go down the ladder. I don't like wells. I don't like anything associated with water.
These women.
I read
trying
this
to
one
make
book
these
one time.
decisions.
Skeleton fell down the well. Bad things happened.
Should we block the entrance of the well or possibly make sure nothing climbs out of the well?
Block the entrance of the well.
Who you talking to?
How about we listen? How about we leave a couple of those iron spikes?
Hey,
just
Luna,
sitting
you
on the
coming?
edge?
Wait.
Just sitting on the
We're
edge.
climbing down the ladder now.
Yeah, we're all climbing down the ladder. You're just having a
Fools.
discussion.
You're gonna get us all killed.
All right. So you can climb down the ladder. I'm not going to make you make a check. It's a good ladder. It's a decent ladder. And when you get to the bottom, it's about 20 feet down. There's a small area here that's cramped, but there is one bedroll laid out here, and there's some markings on the wall, just like tick marks. There's 6 of them, and that's it. That's all you see. What do? Very small
Rummage.
area, like the size of a closet.
Rummage it.
But,
Rummage it.
but it's just
Rummage the bed.
completely enclosed.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, just give it a good once over.
Okay, who has the highest intelligence? Who is searching?
My intelligence is 0.
Of the people who are
My bonus
searching,
is 0.
who has the highest intelligence?
My intelligence is +2, but
Are you searching?
nope.
Well, then I
Okay,
don't
well,
care.
I have a 13, which is +1.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm +1 too. I'm searching as well.
Okay. It's just old bedding. It looks, you can tell that it's been recently used. You see some hair fibers in there from somebody's head or beard. But and there's no evidence of like mold or rot or something like that.
Oh crap! No, I'm sorry. My intelligence is +3.
Okay, it's fine. The same thing applies. There's nothing under it, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It all looks to be in order here.
I'm gonna also look for like secret passage down here or something.
Okay, you want to spend a turn doing that?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything else while he is searching for a secret passage?
Luna's going to watch the rear.
Okay, watch up. Look at the top of the ladder.
Rear. No, just kidding. No, so she's going to watch the rear. Make sure no one sneaks
Okay.
up on them.
After about 10 minutes, you've pressed every rock, tapped every wall that you can down here, and you got nothing. Do you want to keep doing it or give up?
I'm
I
done.
think I'm done.
Are you a quitter?
Yeah, I'm a quitter.
Okay. So back up the ladder.
Back up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Back up the ladder.
And down the well,
Do you have rope for that?
I have a rope.
we have lots of rope.
How much rope?
I don't know. I didn't write down the length of my rope. I just wrote down rope.
Standard is 50 feet.
Well, we already used two ropes.
Do you have another rope somewhere?
Not
I'm
on
gonna
my
say the
50
first
feet.
rope we've used so far that we've cut off the set with iron spikes came from Patroclus.
Okay, so he probably has some extra rope left. If we assume he started with 50 feet as well. Because we'll say we use 10 feet for the other two, so 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 30 feet left. Together, you can make that down 60 feet.
All right, we tie the two ropes together.
I got it.
Then we toss it down.
So getting this up, there is like a wooden frame above the well.
Mm-hmm.
You could attach it to that or to something else. What do you do?
Let's we can try to attach it to that.
Investigate.
But then
the wooden frame.
we're gonna leave some slack, and we're also gonna put an iron spike on the floor and tie it to the iron spike, so that if for some reason the wooden frame gives way, it has the iron spike to catch.
It'll provoke an extra wandering monster check if you use iron spikes. Do you care about that?
Well, we didn't even investigate the
No.
wood. What's the quality of the wood?
Well, thank you.
It's a good question.
You clearly don't respect the wood.
The wood actually seems to be in good order.
I'm fine with it.
Hey Patroclus, turn that axe sideways and give that wood a good whack real quick.
What?
Are you sure that's going to cause a lot of noise?
Dropping a torch caused a lot of noise.
Not a lot. You're talking about major difference in decibels here, sir.
Yeah, it's also light. We dropped down a hole in the middle of I mean,
Fine. Bang. You happy now?
yeah.
All right. Now give me that rope.
Okay.
I'm going down.
All right,
I'll go first.
all right,
He lowers himself down.
and dies.
He's a big boy.
That'd be so funny.
You've
Cut the rope. See, boy.
I didn't hesitate.
He's
when I
torn in
followed.
half immediately.
I didn't hesitate when I followed.
Immediately.
He's got like 6 inches of clearance on both shoulders, so it's a pretty decent sized well, but it's not huge. So
That seems pretty huge. If he's got 6 inches of clearance on each side, that's a big.
he's
that's
a big boy, but he's only
Yeah.
like 15.
I know, just
Yeah.
you know,
All right, so you go down. What's your order?
definitely the biggest guy in our group.
Do you have your minis in marching order? Because you should.
Don't even.
She's
yeah, it looks
she's
like it.
after.
Why don't you just put your minis in marching order?
It looks like
Where
we're
are
in
minis
marching
at?
order.
Get some minis. Get some.
They're right there. I'm looking at them.
Here's Tim's.
There you go. I told you boys at the very start to get your minis ready.
Tim, I thought you already put them in away.
This is how it was done in the olden days.
I am bringing up the rear.
Okay.
I am bringing
Is
up
this
the
the
rear.
part where you
Say
hide
that
under
into the
the-
microphone?
Is this the part where you hide under the table?
Do you guys know? I mean, the night's young. You've seen that meme where it's like a yearbook and then there's a photo of a guy named Daniel, and then right next to him is a guy labeled the Cooler Daniel.
No.
So it's that, and then you put various pictures there, right, to say Daniel is version X, and then the Cooler Daniel is the cooler version of X.
Okay.
So I feel like Patroclus is becoming the cooler Sagittarius. You better watch out, Sagittarius. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. All right. So Patroclus gets down. And the rest of you do as well.
Tim, use it. Swap out Professor face for Patroclus. Here, use that.
Professor face?
Yeah. Yeah, the wizard boy. Take him out of there. Make Patroclus the knight I just taught you. There you go. The cooler.
I believe this is Sirius Black.
Yeah,
He's not
Sirius
a
Black.
professor.
We need to make some stuff happen, guys. Come on. We need some treasure.
So as soon as the last of you gets down, who is that?
Me.
Okay. As soon as Nike gets down, all of you hear something, and at once you see what you've landed into. So you have landed into a 5-foot wide carved passage. And if you step forward, you are completely covered in. There's a ceiling and walls on either side. So this is purely man-made now. It's featureless entirely. And it just goes forward, and there's a branching path left and right.
Okay.
Okay? Now then, let me get a scratch piece of paper here. Not that I'll need it for anything, don't worry about it. I need whoever has the highest wisdom score.
18.
Oh, baby. Make your check, sir.
Yeah.
Did you roll another
22.
one? Okay, good.
Thick.
22. So, as everybody is getting settled and getting their stuff repacked and that came loose during the journey down, you, Sagittarius, hear... No one else does yet. What do you do?
Somebody munching on something.
Or is that kobold talk?
That's not kobold dog.
What do you do?
We have torches, right? Everybody can see each other.
Well, I mean, you should know if you have that.
There's a torch laying on the
Pretty
ground,
sure.
burning at our feet
Patroclus.
that we dropped down the hole.
Yeah.
So do you have a
And
torch in your
Patroclus
hand?
had another torch in his hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have a torch in your hand? You just need to know this. This is
come
how you
on.
play D&D.
Pick the one up that we dropped. So yes.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
So I hold my hand up, kind of like doing the silent motion, like everybody stop. Shh. Hey, listen.
Hey,
And that's all you do?
listen.
Okay. Sounds get louder and louder until you can see...
Hold on. As the sounds are getting louder, Nike is going to... How big is this room we're in?
I mean, it's just a passage.
Like a hallway.
So we're holding torches.
So there's
we're all being
absolutely
quiet,
no
and-
dark in here. It's completely lit up because there's a torch in here.
It's completely lit up.
Nike goes up the rope a couple feet, just kind of get into the tunnel.
Do you have a torch on you? Because you can't...
No.
Okay, I didn't think you... Because you can't really
So
climb.
you're climbing out?
I just want to be out of sight. I'm not going all the way out. I'm just going to prop against the wall just out of sight. So if something happens, maybe I can follow. Maybe they don't notice me. I just want to be in a position where I can potentially not be caught.
Gee, thanks, man.
Okay.
I'm thinking about you guys.
So sounds get louder and louder. They're even louder now. What preparations do you make, if any? That's the same kind of...
So how far can we see down this passage?
I mean, it's just like 10 feet, and then it gets to a T.
Okay.
So let's consult our memories briefly of this world.
Do you... Okay, go ahead.
No? Do we know anything about, that makes this noise?
So you've had some
Sounds like a
classes
creepy
already
crawly.
where they talk about monsters
Yeah.
that are known,
Yes.
but you've not listened to the MP3s.
I think it sounds like an insect. It's bugs. It's bugs.
I think it's kobolds.
I think it's kobolds.
So I prepare acid splash to occur as soon as I see anything emerge from those.
What if it's
from that
not?
fort.
What if it's friendly?
I'm gonna kill it.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
I don't have any clericy spells yet, so I'm just holding up my shield.
All right. So then the thing that you've been hearing comes into view. Like I said, you're in a 5-foot hallway, basically, that ends in this shaft that goes up. And at the end, there's a T intersection. So the T intersection is on me.
I would like to say that Patroclus probably got his shield out and set his torch on the floor.
Absolutely, sir. And he's got his hammer ready to
Yes.
go. You can only fight one wide in these hallways.
Okay.
And unless you have spears, then maybe you could do two. But then these white lizard things that are as big as your dog Watson.
Yes. Rhodesian Ridgeback.
So pretty big dogs, but lizards. Think of like monitor lizards or like iguanas.
And up on their hind legs.
No,
No.
they're on 4 feet.
Oh.
Wearing clothes.
So kind of like Komodo dragons.
Yeah, sure, but like bigger and thicker.
with
Those
swords.
are pretty big and pretty thick. They're like as big as this table.
Like as big as like bigger than Watson.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like more compressed than that. Like
Okay.
thicker, not as long boy.
Okay.
More thick boy.
All right.
more muscled.
Okay.
Okay. So they come around, and there are like 3 that stop in the middle of the T intersection. And
Bam.
You're just going for it.
Yeah, I prepared the spell. It's happening.
It's roll tide.
Question: Can we pause for a moment
Like pause the show.
and talk mechanically?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I thought we were like level 0.
Yeah.
How does he have spells?
I have a cantrip because I'm in cantrip class.
Okay.
Isn't that the
he's,
case?
he's not proficient in it.
Yeah, I don't know because I'm a cleric, but I don't recall ever having any kind of.
Yeah, that's also, I'm doing a little special Umbra thing with clerics. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, so I don't have anything.
You don't have any. No, there's nothing on your character sheet that'll help you other than your inventory.
Okay.
You have no
All
magic
right.
powers.
And God, if she even
Just
exists.
start praying.
If they even exist.
Pray out loud.
Okay, so
he exists.
so acid.
Are you triggered yet?
So I'm grasping this acid ball that is magically emanated from my hand. I utter the magic words and hurl it over them, and it splashes on the 2 closest ones.
Actually, does it? Because
Wait.
you're not proficient yet, baby.
Yeah, you play baseball?
It is.
Make
There's no
that-
check. There's no actual check. There's no.
You're not proficient in it yet.
But there's no rules for not being proficient.
I know that. I'm giving them to you right now. Let's
Make
do it live.
Make your
We're
base-
doing it live.
Wait, if there's no check, then why does it form in your hand? It should just appear on top of them.
No, it's still. It's
Everybody
it's better.
stop.
It's emanated from me.
Everybody stop.
Oh, what do you know about magic, you rogue?
Okay, so imagine Luna trying to remember the spell that she memorized earlier today.
Yeah, I got it. I'm great at it.
Please make an intelligence check against DC 10.
How great are you?
I would like to re-roll.
So, in fact, the ball does appear in your hand, but then it melts and you draw your hand back.
I have a lot of bliss. Can I use that?
Yes,
I want to use the bliss.
re-roll.
Ooh.
Did you just roll the same number?
I want to use a second bliss.
That's fine.
You have more bliss?
Oh my gosh,
like
it got
using
worse.
You can.
How much bliss do you have?
Yes, 4.
It's critical.
Okay,
I don't
great.
remember having
So
bliss.
that's fantastic. So you critically cast it, which means you don't have to make an attack roll or whatever save. We'll just say it goes there. So acid, I don't
So
know.
they're both damaged.
I don't know the rules for acid splash in 5e. What
Dex.
does it do? That's a dex save.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just say they all fail it then because of the crit.
And it's 5 damage to each of them.
Oh, snap!
Ooh.
Is it
Oh.
DOT?
I don't think so.
And what's the area of effect?
It's just 2 targets, 1 or 2 targets within
2
5
target.
feet of each other.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to make Luna proficient
Mm?
because she succeeded under pressure.
Mm.
So what's going on through her mind right now?
I don't know. It just clicked. So my hand burns from trying to remember it, trying to cast it. And I'll never forget how that feels. And this moment will always be ingrained in my memory as that time that it clicked. There you go.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now
oh, my hand aches.
roll initiative. I guess. Wait. Stop. Anyone else who had anything prepared? Which no one else actually said anything though. So roll initiative.
It's just a dex mod, right?
Correct.
$13.
Okay. 13 for Nike.
10 for Sagittarius.
Okay.
17.
Luna 17. Okay. So Luna, you're up again.
I do it again.
Do it again. All right.
Splash.
You don't have to make a
Wait.
check now. So they just make dex checks, I suppose.
Splash. Splash.
All right. Are you going to attack the same ones?
Yeah.
I assume so. So one of them dodges out of the way. The other one, is it safe for half damage or safe for no? It's cantrip, so safe for no damage, right? Okay.
That is correct.
The other one takes it, and it gets on his eyes and completely melts his face away, and he falls down screaming.
It seems bad.
Luna says, yes!
And now it is
Come on, guys, do something.
one of the others. There are people, or rather, those same lizards in the back that you guys haven't seen yet, but you can hear them now scuttling. And let's see what happens. Oh, the thing is, though, they make a sound like, and they all retreat, except for the one that's been blinded and had his face eaten off. So, how much damage did you do, Jim?
I did
Those-
12 damage.
12. Okay. And do you guys want to pursue them or let them go?
Probably pursue them.
Let them go.
We don't want them to get reinforcements.
Well, what do you do? I just need to know what your people do.
I mean, I dropped down from where I was hiding and say, go, get them. We don't want to regroup. Go get them.
So you're saying that.
Get them while they're on the run. I'm in the back. I can't. Like, there are people blocking the path in front of me.
I understand that.
Says the guy in the back.
So what are the people in the
Patroclus,
front gonna
move. Let's go.
do? Patroclus says the equivalent of roll tide, and he is ready to go.
Well, I guess
So-
I gotta follow then. I can't not.
Yeah. So, I like to think that's what Sagittarius is thinking in his head now. I can't not follow. So you can go ahead and make Sagittarius' attack check with advantage on the fleeing.
He means Patroclus.
Patroclus' attack check on the fleeing monster lizard that has been partially
Maybe
acided.
he'll get a Patrick.
20.
Maybe. Wait, what do you? Natural 20
No.
or so make your check. It's D20 or it's a D8 plus 3.
6.
You smash his head in. All right. And actually, I can keep track of all this. This is not that bad. And we're back. We had a beard ASMR break there. But we'll probably cut that in somewhere else.
You're welcome.
That's fine. Yeah. You won't hear anything like that in a different podcast. Unless you subscribe to our sister podcast, Beard ASMR.
Yeah.
Well, now we gotta make.
Unless
that
you're in the weird RPG art podcast, that is Gigi no Ri.
Yeah.
weird.
It's going to be really bad when we make a beard ASMR and it's like our most popular podcast ever. We have like an actual like 120,000 people listen to it.
It's going to happen. I mean,
We just need to make a new podcast. Just every week we come in here and rub our beards on the microphone for a minute.
He said hour.
it's definitely going to happen.
I don't have much of a beard.
But you can. It's just a matter of time. Literally.
No. You saw what I tried to grow for Dragon Con.
Listen, you tried your best, and that's all that matters. So no one can criticize you. That's the rule.
Can we find some treasure already?
The reason I picked Bjorn is because he had holes in his beard, and I knew I'd have holes in my beard.
We all have holes in our beard. Whether you mean that literally or metaphorically, it's true. Now then, you guys were pursuing the big lizard boys that were fleeing from you. Patroclus had just wrecked one on the skull with his hammer. Luna had dissolved the face of one with her acid splash. Do you want to continue pursuing them into this T intersection?
Yeah, I'm
Or
going to
not?
step around the corner and fire an arrow at one.
Okay. Make your check, baby, but don't add any proficiency bonus, sir.
Where's my character sheet?
AC 13, please.
Here's my character sheet. What's my okay, D8. There we go.
Thank you for this radio gold.
No advantage, right? Just regular.
Correct.
What was the DC?
13.
There's no way.
Nah.
Are you plus
Got
4?
11.
The arrow bounces off. Now then, do you guys want to continue pursuing? Yes, no.
Wasn't Patroclus running after him?
Yeah, he was.
Well, no, he just went and smashed a guy, but whether he continued into the
okay.
intersection is another matter.
Okay. Well, then I had said let's chase him down, and Patroclus moved into action, so I thought I thought he was.
What
chasing.
direction did they run? Left or right?
Right. Okay.
So yeah, let's. I want to chase
Cool.
him down to the right.
Okay, we can just keep initiative order then. So after Luna, we had the boys. Now it's Nike. You just went. So Sagittarius, you're next.
Well, I'm gonna swing my sword. Nope.
Wrecked. Didn't get it. So now it is the other bad boys. They're already dead. So now it's Luna again.
Cool. So is there space enough at the T intersection for me to look and see if I have a target?
Yeah, you can see their little fleeing tails.
Okay, so I'm gonna acid splash.
Okay, do it.
I did it.
Great. Glad you did. One of them succeeded.
5.
Okay.
Does the acid splash make it like screech and roar and slow down?
It does not make it slow down because we're playing 5e.
Okay.
But yes, it does dissolve part of its back. So now, do you want to move after it, Luna, or do you want to stay where you are?
I want to move back.
Okay, into the original place where you came from?
Yes.
Excellent. Now it is that one. Let's see if they turn around. I don't think they will. No, they're going to continue to run outside the range of your torchlight. So now it is Nike. You've got one that is coming from behind you now, but it's running away. So it's going to provoke an op attack, or you can just wait till it leaves your threat range and shoot it with a bow. So op attacks are only melee.
Okay. Maybe I'll try to pull Legolas and stab it with an arrow since I have one in my hand.
I'm going to give you disadvantage to do that.
What?
That's not how you use an arrow.
You just stab something like a knife.
You
Yeah,
even
but it's
pay
not.
attention in
It's not as
class.
good as a
Not
knife
built
at
for that,
stabbing.
though.
It's kind of flimsy and weak.
Oh, I totes did it.
So what are you doing? Did you do it anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, how much damage?
4.
Yeah, don't forget.
What die did you roll?
D4.
Oh, thank you.
It's the John show.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Tim.
All right. So now it's.
So I'm assuming that was what, Dex or Strength. Either way, it was a 17 or a 19.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He's got red hair too. He plays the 13-string lute.
No, I only play it with 3 strings.
Now, Sagittarius, did you move up into the intersection?
And that's still awesome.
Did you move up into the intersection, Sagittarius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same situation for you. He's moving past you. You can op attack him. Oh, actually, wait a sec. You took the op attack,
Yeah.
and now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I try to hit it with a dagger.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Just regular this time?
Yes, sir.
Or since I did so awesome, do I get advantage this time?
False. That's not how 5e works.
Okay.
You're not playing some kind of stupid game
Did
that
it
Daniel
again.
made
2
up.
damage for the dagger.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna grapple it.
I should have.
Should have. Short. Would have. Tim.
Warn't. Would have warned.
You've got an off attack, boy.
Yep. I hit him for 8 damage.
You immediately kill him.
Good.
Good. Now it's your turn.
Hey, so since I succeeded
Oh,
under
good.
pressure with the disadvantage, does it mean I'm a proficient in stabbing people with arrows now?
There's not a proficiency in 5e for that. Hey,
Improvised weapon.
I guess I could. Yes, you can put that in your proficiencies list if you unfold your character sheet to show the combat stuff.
And then,
There's a space.
immediately crumple it up and throw it to your left in the trash can.
There's a space in the middle for proficiencies and traits. You can just put it down there somewhere.
Put improvised weapon or put...
You can say improvised weapon or improvised stab arrow, arrow stab, whatever. Just so you remember it. It's for you, not me. All
Arrow stab.
right, now Tim.
All right, so I attack the last remaining one, correct? One more?
There are 3 more.
Oh,
There's 2 running down the hall
Oh no,
to
no,
our
no.
right.
There are 2 more,
oh
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
and
All right.
they've both made it past you.
Okay, so
They're
go up
out
to
of torch range now.
the next closest one.
Okay. You can just see it. It's not past the range of your
So I
torchlight
roll a
yet.
14.
Okay, you hit,
So a hit. And that is 12 damage.
and you destroy it.
Good.
All right, so there's one you can still hear moving off in the distance.
Come on, guys.
Luna, what do you do?
I'm gonna
You can't see
try to. I'm gonna try to shoot it
You
by
don't need to see it.
sound. I'm
Okay.
going to close my eyes, and I'm
Pray.
gonna cast where I hear it.
Okay, so roll with disadvantage, but with proficiency.
Jesus, take the wheel.
So there might be a technical issue here. You don't normally roll for this.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's fine.
So maybe they save with advantage?
That's correct. Yeah. Wait, no.
Or they may be untargetable.
You can't save with advantage, can you?
No, you can't. Well, let's think about this for a second, because probably
It may say 2 targets that you can see, actually.
Yeah, can we look this up real quick?
Real check. Actually,
Fighting rule check.
Hey, so when did you crack your iPhone 10,
you
bro?
can see.
Oh, so it doesn't work. Do you want to do something else?
I do not.
Okay, does anybody want to pursue this bad boy?
Me.
Or just let him go?
I'm gonna go.
You gonna grab a torch and run after him?
But in Patrick,
I'm gonna see if Patroclus is gonna run along with me.
I bet he is. He wants to do
Come on, man, let's get the last one. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go.
Either of you taking a torch?
Patroclus has one.
Okay. So y'all both run up. Patroclus is going to dash,
Mm-hmm.
so he'll get next to it. He can't attack it this round. But, and the passage goes like this. It goes about 30 feet ahead
Mm-hmm.
and then takes a sharp left. So in that sharp left intersect the corner, that's where you catch up to it.
Okay. Is this the one that Jim hit with acid, or did Tim kill the one Jim hit with acid?
Jim hit it with acid.
Okay, so it's already been hit for some. Since he ran ahead,
He's lighting it up.
I will run as far as my movement will allow me to go. So it was like, what, 30 feet or something?
Yeah, you're just like 5 feet away from it.
And then, well, I don't want to get too close that I get disadvantage for shooting a bow.
Oh, 10 feet away.
Okay, so I get 10 feet away and I shoot an arrow at it.
Okay. No disadvantage, but no bonus yet.
And what was the DC?
13.
Okay, good. And 5.
You kill it. And I think you have proficiency with bows now.
Cool.
All right. So the enemies have been defeated. Here is where my little blood pools mechanism kicks in. This only makes you stronger.
Hey, why does he have proficiency with bows?
So in drama mode, I decided I don't want to go week by week and do tests and stuff and make you register in courses. So I wanted a different method of making you proficient in things. And that method is basically to succeed in what you're doing under pressure. So it's going to make you more proficient quicker and more things. So after like a big melee or whatever like that, you can say maybe I can improve my HD up 1 step up to the max of your class's range, that kind of thing. It's just a way to like progressively make you stronger until you're like first levels stuff.
No,
Okay.
Is under pressure a very specific thing, or is it like, oh, we did a thing in a fight?
It's either got to be like in a big test in school or in a fight, but like in an important part of the fight.
Cool.
I mean, it's mostly a judgment call, but I'm not going to be too harsh about it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And so here's the blood pools thing, and I'll put a link to this in the show notes. But blood pools is a little system which I can make mostly GM facing, so you guys don't have to worry about it that much. Although you will need to track this somewhere on a character sheet or on a piece of paper you keep with your character sheet, or I can keep it. Actually, I can keep it. Here we go. I will make a note and then transfer this to my computer later. So if you guys don't want to keep track of this, you don't have to. So blood pools. So you guys will never get to level 1 while you're playing Dungeon Academy, because the whole point is to get to level 1. So to simulate advancement during this period, because there are multiple levels to the big dungeon, which you guys have not even been in yet. So how are you going to fight harder and harder enemies if you never improve mechanically? I mean, it's possible to fight somebody that's way harder than you at level 1 or 0, just by being smart and stuff. But realistically, you're going to get jumped and you won't survive, right?
Yeah.
Eventually. So I wanted a way to make you stronger even at level 0. So blood pools is that way. So I kept track of how much damage you did to this enemy type and also how much they did to you during this fight. In the in the blog post I wrote, I said for the player to keep track of it, but there's no reason to. I can just do it. So you did 49 points of damage, and that's going to be split up by 4. So let's take a break, and I'll do some math. Oh, wait, no, everybody, chill out. I've got the perfect...
12.25.
Oh, stop it.
No, I'm kidding. Wait, there's 3 of us?
Stop it.
Well, there's 4 of us. Yeah, it's 12.25.
Stop it.
No, that's the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey.
Thank you. Okay.
Have you heard the version of that song where they bleep
Yes.
out count?
Yes, I have. So is it really 12?
12.25.
We're just gonna round that off to 12.
Hey, I said something and you laughed.
Ah, there you go. John is off of blast. All right, so giant lizards. You guys did 12 each. So this is Patroclus, Sag, Luna, and Nike, right?
Yep.
All right. So I need you guys to make 2 entries from the top down on whatever you're keeping track of it with. If you want to keep track of it, I can if you want, but it's probably easier if you do. Make at the very top something that says general, and then you just need enough room to write like 3 things after that. Write 0 in pencil. That's how big your blood pool is for generally. You want more numbers there. And then write your limit for the blood pool, which is 100. And then write 49. But actually, write 49 on a scratch piece of paper. Why are you showing me this, John?
Is that how you wanted me to write it down?
I can't see that far away, and I don't care. Just write it somewhere else. Now then, do the same thing for giant lizards. Make another entry, except the limit is not 100, but 10. And then 49 would be the points in the far right.
49 or 12.25?
Oh, yeah, 12.25, I'm sorry. 49 was the total. But 12, don't give me those decimals. Okay, now then, that 12 points, you're going to multiply it. Do we have any fighters here? Patroclus. You didn't write it down for Patroclus.
I did not write it down for Patroclus, no.
Okay. So he's got 120. Sagittarius, you are a cleric. That's a D8 HD. So multiply that by 8. 12 times 8. And then you...
96.
Okay, same for you, since rogues are D8 and
Okay,
5e.
96.
And then Gem, you're D6. So 6 times 12.
72.
Okay.
So
Wait,
what is this
that
96?
That goes in your general pool and in your giant lizards pool on the far right.
So where I had a 0 for general, it becomes a 96?
No. Stop it. So you should have had just a number and then a limit and then points on the far right.
I have a 0
That's
for
your
next
pool
to general.
size.
So I have general,
Okay.
colon, 0.
Yep.
Limit, colon, 100.
Yep.
And then I just have a 49 underneath that with nothing on the left.
Well, it shouldn't be 49. It should be 96
96.
for you. Okay. So don't worry about that for general. That's fine. So write the exact same thing. So you have a giant lizard entry too, right?
Yeah, giant lizard says colon, 0.
Then,
And then it has limit, colon, 10.
and then 96.
And then 96 below that.
Okay. So I'm going to have to explain this once and then you guys will understand it. And we it's not that hard to understand. All right. You can listen to our
You have
previous,
so much faith.
our previous episode, Blood Pools, to see what I'm talking about. So this represents your experience in fighting particular monsters like giant lizards and then how that feeds in to general fighting. Okay? So every time you get past the limit of a pool, so the general limit is 100. So Patroclus already passed that. You double the limit and then increase the pool by 1. And then if your current points are still more than that, you double the limit again and increase the pool by 1. And you keep on doing that, increasing your pool and doubling the limit until your points are less than your limit.
Okay. So right now, since on giant lizard, I am 96, the limit is 10.
So
I'm going to increase the limit. I'm going to increase the giant lizard by 1 from 0 to 1.
and double the limit
I'm going to double the limit to 20.
and do it again.
And then I'm going to increase the general for giant lizard to 2. And then I'm going to double the limit to 40. And then I'm going to increase it to 3. I'm going to send it up to 80.
Yep.
I'm going to make it 4. And then I'm going to make it 160. I have not passed 160, and I leave it the same.
Correct.
So my giant lizard is 4.
That's right.
And that is somehow going to affect when I'm fighting lizards.
Yeah, you'll have 4 blood pool points to spend
Okay?
against lizards. And then you've also got a
Is
general.
a blood pool similar to Bliss?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's only for fighting particular
Only
monsters.
for fighting particular monsters. So against lizards, I have 4 quote unquote Bliss.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. And so anytime they attack you, or you attack them, or you have to save against them, or save against you, you can re-roll dice
Okay, 4 times. Is that per
Per encounter.
Encounter.
per encounter.
Okay.
Are they consumable?
I don't know what that means.
So
Basically,
do they disappear when we use it?
And then they come back in the next encounter.
So they're like encounter powers.
Yeah.
Oh.
It represents your training against them.
now is that like after a short rest, or if we fight some and then like 10 minutes later we run into some more, they start over?
You can take short rest, sure.
Okay.
You can do a short rest.
All right.
Does general work the same way?
General works against every monster, not just against a particular monster. So you've got no
This is powerful.
you've got no points in general, or no your pool size of general is 0,
Yeah.
and only Patroclus has 1.
Okay. Yeah, mine's getting close, but it's not there yet.
Yeah. So you see, the fighter gets better at fighting quicker than the other classes.
I get it now.
So
You were
yeah,
right. You
and-
explained it once, and I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might-
But after dark.
It might make you the way. So another way, like there's tons of ways you can modify this. Like have the modifier. So fighters have 5, clerics and rogues have 4 for the multiplier, and then wizards have 3, and then you'll advance slower. That's probably what we should do actually, because the first time you fight something, you probably shouldn't up by 4. It should probably be like 2.
No, if we didn't multiply it, that might be the way to do it.
But you have to multiply it so fighters get better faster.
Do you have to?
Maybe you multiply it by what your hit die is.
That's what we did.
Oh, that's what we did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I think it's...
It's the same. If you have it, it's the same percentage difference.
maybe you multiply it and then divide it by 2.
Well, let's just say we divide it by 2. So why don't we just go ahead and do that, because that's too fast,
Okay.
obviously.
So I divide it by 2, and now it becomes
So just divide your points by 2.
48.
Yeah.
You don't feel like that's getting overly complicated?
No, it's so instead of
It's just more math.
that's how much HP you acquired every level in 4E is your hit dice divided by 2. But people don't tell you that.
Can we not talk about 4th edition?
So yeah, and then you'll have to adjust your limit back down and your points back down as well. So it went 40 to 80 for the giant lizards.
It went 10 to 20, 20 to 40.
Yeah,
So I have 3 instead of 4 now.
it's fine. You're going to jump up and get several points pretty quick, and then it'll level off.
And now at 40, so now it's going to be at 80, and then I'll get... once I get up to 80, then I'll have 4. So I went
Correct.
down 1 point.
Hey, Tim, you left when we did a little hack. Divide your points in general and lizard by 2. Do we need to take a break while we do Tim's math?
Tim, you remember that
Tell
big...
me the numbers.
You had the number was 96 or 90...
Yeah, his number should be the same as yours.
Yeah, so turn that 90 number into 48. 96 turns into 48. And then your limit turns into 80 for the lizard. And your score for the lizard is 3 instead of 4.
That's it. We just used one of my variants because you were getting... I think that was too fast advancement. This is fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to worry about it.
You shouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
So just next time you fight in general, you won't have any bonus. But if you fight giant lizards again, you'll have 3 points to spend.
Got it.
Great radio, guys.
It was fantastic radio.
So, let's get on with it.
All right. So carrying on. And let me go back to where I was. Here we go.
I don't think this is too advanced, just so you know.
I don't think it is. I mean, are you dumb?
Yes.
Can you not count to 3?
Yes, I am dumb, and I got it. So that's why it's not too advanced.
All right. And like I said, this does make you like way stronger. But that's the point.
Yes.
Okay.
When are we ever going to fight giant lizards again?
Maybe in a minute.
You don't
Just
know?
like, never.
How do you know?
Just because.
Just keep going deeper down. We got to follow them back
All
to
right.
their home base.
You're in this corner.
Deeper.
You're splattered with blood and giant lizard gore. There's corpses on the hallway. What do? You're at
just
a
kind of want to look
corner
them over.
intersection.
Is there anything that looks valuable about these lizards? Does their hide look exotic or particularly tough or anything?
Can't take it back in the real world, buddy.
Yeah, but we can use it here. If I
You
could,
skin them in.
we could take it back to Homeboy and see if he could make some.
What did Hava?
Oh yeah, because we need.
Hava gave us a list of things
Yeah.
to bring in.
Let's just see if there's anything. Yeah. Is there anything off of these lizards that we think Hava might be interested in?
Why are you asking me?
No. What did Hava originally tell us?
I don't remember.
He said he wanted...
Bodies, blood, seed,
Nope.
No, that was Stanley.
He said ores.
ores.
Ores. Okay. Yeah. Oh, obviously. Okay. Got it.
But we could use these bodies and their blood.
You can use those bodies in their blood.
If you want to harvest anything, just do it. Don't wait for me to tell you to do it. If you want to collect blood, put it in your flask. If you want to...
Yeah, I'm gonna take some blood, and I'm gonna take some.
With what? Do you have it in your inventory? Do you have something to carry it with? Come on, guys. We're in the world here.
Yeah, I have a flask for some water.
Okay. I'll pour it out and pour some blood in.
Okay.
So I feel like we should go the way that they were running.
Yep.
And I want to take a few teeth and a few tails.
Okay, just note it on your sheet. And just that can all fit in one encumbrance slot on your inventory sheet. Okay, marching order, please. Patrick, listen front.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It continues and hits a plus intersection. Which way do you go? It's completely featureless. It's a maze of twisty tunnels all alike.
So no paths on the floor, no scratches or scuffs or dirt on the walls, no blood on the walls, nothing.
Correct.
We should go right.
I'm gonna sniff. I'm gonna sniff all the directions, see if any of them smell worse than the others.
Nope. They all smell equally bad.
Right.
Right? Okay.
This is where the treasure is.
I hope so.
Let's get the treasure.
That'd be great.
Number one, baby.
We have to stay number one.
We the number one stunner.
the treasure. The path continues.
We thought you was a toad.
Okay.
The path continues 60 feet, and there's a sharp left turn.
Okay.
Continues another 30 feet, and there's a T intersection.
Mm-hmm.
Please, who has the highest wisdom? That's you, Tim, right?
Yep.
All right. You're not surprised when what comes around the corner.
Giant lizards. More giant lizards. It's gonna be.
But now we are officially some.
That's the giant lizard
really
noise.
gross.
You actually see to your right, there's a barricade. And behind this barricade, you can see the passage continues farther and then opens up. And unfortunately, behind the barricade, there is a little tunnel that has a low ceiling. And you can see there is a group of little scaly dragon-looking boys
Kobolds.
with lizards, these albino lizards, nesting behind them, like curled up to sleep. And as you turn around and see them, they see you at the same time. Please roll initiative.
19.
Sweet. 19.
Nobody asked you.
Are you rolling for Patroclus?
No, you can though.
Okay. 7 for Patroclus.
Okay. 19 for who?
Nike.
Luna?
19 for Lula.
Sag?
19.
14.
And the lizards get... Ooh, those lizards are strong.
Skrunk.
All right.
I like your Darth Vader shirt.
Thank you. Vincente gave this to me.
Oh,
He
Vincent.
ain't here no more. He's in
He's
Tejas.
a Texas boy now.
Yep. All right. So, the first one up are the lizards.
No.
They see you, they stir, and their tongues flick the air. They look expectantly to the little scaly boys. Now then, it is Nike's turn. Nike.
How many of these boys? We
I'm
see?
gonna
4.
I'm gonna get to the other side of the hall so that because it was a plus intersection, right? And they're to our right.
No, it's a T intersection.
T intersection. Oh, it's T intersection. Okay. So I'm going to.
Stop. The barrier is about 10 feet down the right-hand passage.
Okay.
Down the left-hand passage, it continues beyond your torchlight.
I'm going to turn. If I can do this in one turn, I want to do it. If it takes me 2 turns, I don't want to. I want to take my arrow and hold it over, what's his face? The strong boy. What's his name? Patroclus. Over his torch. Try to catch the end on fire. And then lean around the corner.
The end is made of
Did
metal.
you already have it wrapped
Look,
in
I want
tar
to get
and
the shaft on
rag
fire.
and-
It's not gonna happen.
That's not how
All right.
fire goes work.
Fine. I know that's not how it worked. I was hoping that you didn't know that's how it worked.
I'm not Peter Jackson.
So I lean around the corner and just try to like take peek and shoot without stepping out all the way. Just kind of around the corner, shoot an arrow.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
And then you said I'm proficient in bow now. Does that add 2?
There you go.
Okay. Ooh, it's really good. 17.
Hey, that's pretty good.
8 damage.
Oh, you killed him.
Killed.
Now it's just a straight D8 for damage, right? No pluses to the damage.
Why would it not have a plus?
It has a plus based on your stats.
It's dex.
You get plus dex.
Oh yeah, so 12 damage.
Okay. Now then,
Right through the eyeball, out the back of the head.
Brutal.
Luna, brother, he's destroying him out there, brother. Luna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna lob a glob of acid, and I hope it splashes.
I think.
Splish,
that it will.
splash, you taking a bath.
I have not been adding my dex to my damage. I am failing
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
because that damage would have been so much better earlier.
But you know what? They both succeeded on their saves.
Are they
You suck,
lizards?
Luna.
No, they are kobolds.
Both of them.
Kobolds. They both.
Well, I assume that you target the ones in front, so they don't have cover bonus.
Do they? Would they even have cover bonus?
I guess they wouldn't. You can target the lizards if you want.
I feel like I'm good at lizards.
Okay, go ahead. So they got a 16 and a 13.
I want to use my points to
okay.
make them reroll.
It's fine. Both of them.
Yeah.
2 and 11. They both failed. So just keep track of how
It's
many
6
points.
damage.
You've got 1 point left.
6
Right.
damage to each.
Ooh, baby. Ooh.
I've got no points left.
No. Oh, because you're a wizard.
Whiz
boy.
Ah, see.
You so weak though, girl.
All right. So
6 damage each.
No reaction to that. Oh man,
you're still on broil, John.
that's still on broil.
It is Sagittarius.
All right, where's Patroclus? Show us what you got.
They have a barricade.
Patroclus is last.
He's worse Patroclus. What do you have for us?
So they have a barricade.
Yep.
Go knock it down.
And I have a sword.
Go just like plow it over. I think that's something you would try to do to prove your strength.
It looks like it's like 2x4s or whatever, roughly nailed up with on the ground with a front piece that comes up, but not that high because they're little short boys, so you can see over it. But there are little spaces in between that Jim saw through, and then you also saw through to be able to shoot through.
Yo, Sagittarius, go break it down, bro.
Oh, that would be pretty rad if you did. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm totally egging you on. I
What do
want you to go knock it over.
What's your inner monologue? What's your inner monologue?
I gotta show these guys what I'm really made of.
Okay.
I can't let them down. 21.
Oh, baby. The barrier flipping melts, shatters, splinters going everywhere. You can carry this through, and it used the same result for your attack roll.
Okay.
So how does Sagittarius react to this? Not Sagittarius, Patroclus.
He smiles.
He smiles.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Big teeth.
My boy.
Big, strong, thick teeth.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Not completely eviscerate one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
In my mind.
I knew you had it in you, bro.
This is my moment. This is my time to shine.
If you only had one shot, one opportunity.
Please put that in. Please cut that into the podcast.
Okay, I will. There's-
How about the one where it says "Mom Spaghetti" over and over and over?
All right, listen, I'm going to hit the break button so I'll remember to do this. All right, we're back. So you destroy the kobold. Its blood and guts are flying up in the air, getting all over you, splattered. It's fantastic. You come to relish it. Now,
As you burst through the barrier.
Now, did that kobold eat
Beautiful.
mom's spaghetti?
it did.
Okay, it's all over
The
you.
vomit is on his sweater already.
You're wearing a sweater, by the way.
Yeah. Now it is kobold time. Are they going to break? They've got one chance.
Probably.
One opportunity.
Are they
gonna
gonna capture it? Or
Or let it slip.
Oh my gosh.
They capture it. So all of them at once, Sagittarius, raise their spears at you.
Oh shoot!
Naturally, they perceive me as the greatest threat.
You are the biggest threat. You are an existential threat.
Time to shine, Sag.
You know, something like,
Don't choke, rabbit.
I mean,
oh, you got a crit by one of them. He gets into your armor.
that's awkward. There's not a lot of room in this armor.
What's he gonna do? He's got a spear.
Just bursting at the seams.
Okay, so we haven't even rolled your HP, so let's figure that out now, because now it's important.
Oh, I thought it was 6.
Do you have a romantic relationship right now that is mutual?
No.
Okay, D4 plus your con mod.
I might as well go ahead and roll mine too.
Rip. How much?
4.
So, and it stabs right into your chest, and you're down. Now, the extent of your injuries we don't know yet because we're using the death save system from 5e.
Okay.
But Sagittarius is stabbed. He's down. Now, the kobolds have all gone, and now it is Patroclus.
Does Patroclus have a romantic relationship?
Let's determine this. I'm going to roll his...
No, according to the way you defined him earlier as the super alpha. I don't know if that's possible.
You're
Yes,
right.
he's got a lot of romantic
He's
relationships.
He's
Does
a
that
lot,
count?
but nothing that he cares about. It doesn't
Oh,
matter
okay.
to him.
So it's not mutual.
No.
Oh, that's kind of a neat idea, actually.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
Okay.
have relationships.
Yeah. He just takes care of his
Okay.
his needs.
All right. Well, he rolled max, so he's got 6.
Okay. So D4 plus 6. Okay. So he's going in. What's he doing?
What's Patroclus doing?
Yeah.
Patroclus is going in. He's trying to save his homeboy that he's proud of, who just knocked his barrier down. He wants to stand over that body and defend it with everything he's got. He's got his hammer out, his shield out, and he's going in looking like Boromir over the hobbits.
Okay, so he's going to attack as
Oh,
well?
yeah.
Okay, so do it.
It's really bad.
Just like Boromir. Sorry.
Yes.
One of the kobolds grabs him and drags him down to the ground. He doesn't get his attack off.
Oof.
Now, it is...
How many kobolds are there?
3 left.
Okay.
Now it is Luna.
I'm
Don't
going to
suck.
take
No,
out
no,
my...
no, no,
Must be
no.
2 left,
I'm
right?
sorry, it's Lizard's time. You
There were
killed
4
one.
kobolds.
Yeah, you killed
John
one.
killed one. John killed one too. There.
Oh, you killed one?
I killed one.
Oh, there's 2 left then.
Okay.
Maybe. Lizard time. Are they gonna run? No. You kidding me?
No, they're going to stay with the
Oh,
mantis.
So, I got bad news. There's like 5 of them.
Hey,
What?
can we have some better news real quick? Can you, make that less?
Wait, you said there's reinforcements?
No, they were all curled up in a mass like a dog pile behind the kobolds.
Wait, what were?
The giant lizards.
Oh.
I said this already.
So giant lizard swarm?
No. So they're going for Patroclus. All 5 of them.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Hey, did you add the shield to his AC?
No.
I don't have his AC recorded, no.
This is Dex mod plus his shield. He doesn't have
He
armor
doesn't
yet.
have armor.
4.
So he's 13.
You gotta find it.
Wait, 14.
So what, it's 8 plus dex plus...
No.
Shield?
It's 10 plus Dex
10
mod
plus
plus
Dex.
shield.
Okay, so 14.
14. He gets hits once at least. Twice.
It's
Okay.
bad.
This is bad. So he's at least 2 plus 6. 8.
Down.
So he's got giant lizards biting on him. This is a bad scene. This is very bad. Oh wait, no. He's got blood pools.
He does have blood pools. He's got
Yeah.
4... Yeah, he has 4. So
and
he's
then
gonna...
he's got 1 general.
one general.
No, he probably doesn't, since we halved it.
No, he doesn't have a general.
Okay. So he's got 4 against kobolds. I mean giant lizards.
Let's see, it was
Yeah,
10
so
times...
He should re-roll those for sure.
49.
10 times 49?
Yeah.
490?
No, times 12.
10 times 12, 120.
Yeah, so he's got 4.
Yeah, and he's got 1 GP too. Or
Yeah.
one general point, yeah.
No, it's times 5.
Yes, yes,
What?
yes, yes.
12 times 5, so 60. Wait.
50.
12 times 5.
60. Yeah, you're right. 60. You're right.
What
Yes,
are
yes,
you
yes,
guys
yes.
even?
We're
Yes,
doing
yes,
math
yes,
here.
yes, yes,
Listen,
it's-
we're doing math.
It's 60.
so
It
he's
is
got 3
60.
points as well.
He has 3 points. Yes.
Okay, and no general.
No general.
Okay, so he can.
So re-roll the hits.
You want to make him re-roll the attack rolls or the damage?
The attack rolls.
You can also. Here's another way. I'm letting you do it. You can also use it instead of re-roll. You can reduce for each point you spend. Reduce the result by 3, whether it's damage or attack.
Okay.
Making up rules on the fly.
What were the attack? You're not going to tell me the attacks. Where are you?
Let's just not do that. That's too complicated. That's too advanced.
So by the damage,
Reroll.
I think it makes more sense on the damage. And what was the total damage you had?
8.
8. So
it was 2d4s.
use 2
plus
points,
2.
reduce it by 6, take 2 damage.
That's fine.
So
Okay,
he's at 4.
there we go. That's easy. And he has another point he can spend if he wants.
Yeah, which I guess there's no reason
That'd
for
be
him not
one
to
wasted
spend it.
point, but
Well, it does. Well, it brings him down to 1. No, it's fine.
so he's no damage.
1 damage.
Okay. Wait, no. If you spent 3, that's 9.
Shut up.
Okay, so they end up just banging up against a shield instead.
All right.
Okay, he's got their movements down.
Okay.
He's feeling it. He's got the blood.
He's got the blood.
He's covered with their albino blood. These anti-human scum. We're gonna rock their world.
Yes.
All right. So it is now Nike.
Nike's going to try to arrow another kobold,
This does make you more survivable.
and he does.
Oh, wait, Tim, did you? Oh, you got hit by kobolds.
10
though.
damage.
Kobolds. Yeah.
Oh, wait, how much damage did you get done to you versus the kobolds?
Let's see. I don't know.
6, I think.
I said I had 4 HP.
Let's
I
just
don't
say
remember
6.
If you say how much
I think it was 6.
Okay, that's fine. Because you get basically this kind of like pseudo experience if you get damaged or if you damage
Yeah,
them.
that makes
Okay.
sense. So yeah, I did 10 damage against 1 kobold.
You killed him. Oh, you killed him. Look how they massacred
And
my
another
boy.
one.
Look how they massacred my boy. All right. Now it is Luna
I'm going to do acid splash
Lizards.
on
on
what?
the giant lizards.
Okay, on 2 of them. Roll type. 1 of them succeeded. Do you want to spend a blood pool point?
I don't have any more.
Wrecked.
3 damage.
1 of them has a hole eaten through his side, but he's still moving. All right, now it is Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is
Death
going
save.
to dodge. Oh, sorry, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Patrick. Sorry.
Save.
Okay, just make a circle around one of your death save icons.
Okay.
Patroclus is going to dodge.
So listen, last time people were like, there's only 3 icons here for death saves on your character sheet, Daniel. I don't know how to deal with it.
Circle is good. X is bad.
See, I'm not going to apologize for my genius anymore. Kobold time.
I was not part of that. Apparently.
I think it was Stacy. Kobolds. There's 1 left, right?
Yes, 1 kobold left.
Okay, it's morale time. Oh, baby, he's leaving. He is going
You
to
go, run
dash, so you can't op attack him. And he's going to try to scurry through the small...
How far is the dash?
It's just your... Oh, sorry. Dodge.
No.
Disengage.
Disengage.
So he can disengage
One of those
from
Ds.
Patroclus, but then he has to run
No,
down
no,
the
no.
hallway and past the 2 of
Yeah.
us.
Baby, please
Disengage
stop
is-
talking. So when you disengage, of course, you don't provoke op attacks, and you move your normal speed. There's a low ceiling tunnel behind the barricade.
Okay, so he's going the other
So
way.
he's going to try to... So you can still see him now.
Yeah.
You can see his little booty, his little tail booty, wiggling around, trying to get out.
His booty tail.
But that's what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is Patroclus. That boy down. No, he's not.
No, he's not down. He's dodging, though.
That's me.
He's got the blood.
He's dodging.
He's dodging.
Dodging. Okay. Now it is...
5 lizard boys.
He wants to try to yell at them and keep their attention, but he wants to try to keep them at bay with his shield. He wants to make sure that we can attack
All right.
without them leaving him.
Here we go. We've got a hit. Do you want me to... Oh, he can't do anything about that. So 1 hit.
But if he's dodging, are you doing disadvantage? Okay.
Yep. Miss. 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 1 hit. For 3 damage.
3 damage. All right.
So he's biting onto his leg, but he's still up and going.
All right.
That dodge really worked out for you, John. You
Yes.
would have gotten completely destroyed otherwise.
Me? You mean Patroclus?
Patroclus, yes, your meat shield.
Yeah, my meat shield.
All right. So now it is Nike.
Nike. Nikkei going to try to shoot the kobold crawling away, I think, since it's his last chance.
All right. Am I going to pose disadvantage
Sure,
for this?
shouldn't be
No,
the-
I'm not.
Lizards, which are the actual threat.
Listen, man's got to do what man's got to do.
Failed.
And it just hits the roof of
I'm
the
going to use a
tunnel.
bliss.
Wait, bliss or...
I don't have blood counters against kobolds.
Oh, you're right. But you have bliss.
I have
Okay.
bliss. Succeed.
Roll tide.
8 damage
Killed him.
in the booty.
You.
Rip his booty.
What in the butt?
All right. Now
No,
it
please
is
don't.
Luna.
Acid.
Acid time.
Splash.
1 fail.
3 damage.
You killed him. That one that had half of himself gone is now all the way gone.
The other half is gone.
Yep. Now it is Sag. You guys have like magic items and stuff too. But,
Save.
okay. Now it is Kobolds. He dead. Now it is Patroclus.
Patroclus, dodge again.
Patroclus, dodge again. Lizard time. Do they retreat?
Dodge is an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do not. These boys are just all about it. These guys are so hard. Miss. What's his AC? 14?
Dex is
Yes, that's
Two.
what we decided last time. It was 14.
Yeah, I missed you.
shield.
I missed you by
2,
1.
10. Okay.
Miss. Thank you, dodge.
Thank you, dodge. Too
I dropped a die, but it's fine.
bad we don't
Now-
have sanctuary.
Nico. Nike.
Nike is going to. Is that a thing that rogues can do?
Thoughts, dreams, aspirations, fears. All these things are going through Nike's head. But don't look at him. He's an
So
F-rank.
Nike's inner dialogue is he's thinking back to his lessons and remembering
Lucilla.
Lucilla talking about how when an enemy is distracted by one of your allies, then you need to try to hone in on that distraction and capitalize on it
Yep.
when attacking. So
Sneak attack.
he's gonna try really hard to make sure that he focuses on the lizard most distracted by Patroclus and his excellent form, his dodging, his muscles, and try to capitalize, like I said, on that distraction.
John, this is not an erotic podcast. This is a D&D podcast. Sir,
What's the difference?
if you succeed on this, you will get in proficiency in sneak attack.
Okay,
Permission
so
for
I'm rolling just regular attack.
Just normal attack.
Ooh, well, baby.
Did you get it?
Yeah, 23.
Add that D6 sneak attack in there, son.
Add that D6 sneak attack. Yeah, baby. All right. Ooh, 6, 9, 13 damage.
You killed him. You one-shot one of the guys. He wasn't even hurt yet.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Added to my proficiencies.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Luna. Same thing.
Acid. A splash.
splash.
Acid a splash.
Both fail.
Ooh, roll that D6, bruh.
Oh.
6.
It's
You need to keep that die, man.
6.
It's been working for you.
He is dead, and the other one is not happy. His face is half melted. We've got 2 left. Now it is Sag. How you doing, baby?
I saved again. I've rolled a 19 every time that
All right, well, you're stable. So
That's crazy.
all that happened is you got stabbed in a non-essential place.
That's good.
So you're still out of it from the pain, but you're not going to die
It's good.
yet.
Seems fine.
Patroclus.
How many left?
2. One of them's been injured. One of them's looking like some kind of RoboCop.
Keep dodging.
All right. Just keep dodging. Lizard time.
It's been working, so
Just
don't fix what ain't broke.
Dodging.
These boys leaving. They're disengaging.
Disengage.
Now it is...
Hold on. Are they trying to run where that kobold went?
Yep.
Is he blocking the tunnel? Can they get around him?
They can get around him.
Dang it.
Kobolds are thin. Now it's Nike.
Nike gonna try to shoot one in the butt.
All right.
And does this count as a sneak attack? No. Yes. No. I don't know how sneak attack works for rogues.
Gosh, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. How much damage did Patroclus do? No, did you do before to the giant lizard?
13.
13, and then you did 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's DC?
For lizards, 13.
Okay, so I hit for 12 damage.
Respectable. He did. Let's see which one it was. That one. Okay. Now it is Luna.
Really?
Acid splash.
Grapple.
Acid.
Grapple.
Splash.
Acid grapple.
He fails. What was your DC?
Oh. I really haven't thought about it.
So it's
It's 2?
8 plus 2 because you're proficient now plus int mod.
Yeah, it's only 12.
Okay. Then he actually succeeded. Sorry about it.
That's life, man.
That's life.
It's a good try, Luna. Maybe you'll get him next time.
Sad, you're all right. Now it's Patroclus.
Patroclus is going to try to grapple.
Okay. Strength check.
Plus, he's not proficient, so 10?
Nope. He wiggles out of the way.
Isn't it contested? Don't you have to roll for it?
I just did.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So the guy's getting away. What do?
Whose turn is it? Nike? Or,
It's the lizard's turn.
okay.
And the lizard keeps going. He's dashing.
Okay.
Nike.
Dashing or disengaging?
Dashing. You can't see him.
So if he's dashing, then he's going to provoke an op attack from,
Disengaging.
okay. So he's moving 1 30-foot space into the tunnel
Well,
past the kobold.
Yeah, he's actually faster than 30 feet, but
Okay.
you can't see him anymore.
He went into the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's see what's in the tunnel.
You want to follow? Or do you want to recoup?
How much space is there? Like, if I was looking at the kobold and looking at the tunnel, is like how much space is above the dead kobold?
Like a foot?
A foot. Nike's gonna drop to one knee and fire an arrow straight down the tunnel.
All right. This is where we're going to end it.
Oh man.
Make a check with disadvantage.
Oof. I want to use one of my bliss,
Okay.
so I re-roll which one?
D20.
Re-roll the worst one.
I just reload the whole thing. It's fine.
Yeah. I rolled a 22.
Okay. Damage.
Damage 10.
10. You got him.
Yeah. So we hear like a squeal or something, and
Yep.
I was like, yeah.
Yep. That.
And Nike goes, got him.
And that's where we'll end tonight. And we'll talk about why we didn't cut back to school. Normally, 15 minutes before the session ends, we leave the dungeon and go do mop up and wrap up in the school for at least like 1 or 2 turns of Saturday. But we're not doing that this time. We'll talk about why in GG No Re After Dark, which we will probably release in the mainstream this time instead of just for patrons, so you can see what the kinds of things we talk about after dark. And that is GG No Re.